sets its glass down slowly, like it plans to stay a while. No toast, no speech, just a look around the room. I've clinked glasses with too many years, trying to seal them with sound. But this one listens. I've learned that time can be sober. The year sets its glass down slowly tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if being present is living. The year sets its glass down. May your nights feel steady and true. I've mistaken celebration for arrival. I've mistaken noise for joy, but calm holds. The year sets its glass down slowly tonight, warm and plain. No need to explain if standing quietly is fine. The year sets its glass down. The clock stops watching us for once. I've feared the moment after the cheer, afraid the silence would feel empty, but this feels full. The year sets its glass down slowly tonight, soft and low. It doesn't rush us where to go if staying there is living. The year sets its glass down. I don't need the year to intoxicate me. I don't need it to shine, I need it to settle. I've chased excitement like proof of life, calling it passion, calling it youth. So let this year be clear and remain. I've learned that clarity warms. May the year sit level with you, sit level with you. The year sets its glass down slowly tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to perform if staying grounded still lasts. The year sets its glass down. No cheer, no sound, just time around. The year sets its glass down. The year sits down without a plan, like it trusts the room. It doesn't open
its briefcase doesn't check the time. I've welcomed years without lines, with goals folded neatly in my pocket, but this one empties its hands. I've learned that time can arrive blank. The year sits down without a plan tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if starting empty is living. The year sits down. May your days unfold themselves naturally. Naturally, I've mistaken structure for safety. I've mistaken certainty for peace, but openness holds. The year sits down without a plan tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If letting things happen is fine, the year sits down. The clock leaves the room for coffee. I've feared unmarked pages too often, as if they judge my courage. But this feels inviting. The year sits down without a plan tonight, soft and low. It doesn't push us where to go. If wandering slowly is living, the year sits down. I don't need the year to outline me. I don't need it to predict. I need it to begin. I've written futures in pen, calling it vision, calling it hope. So let this year remain in pencil and stay. I've learned that freedom breathes. May the year surprise you kindly. The year sits down without a plan tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to perform. If becoming slowly still counts, the year sits down. No list, no line, just time and time. The year sits down. The year sits quietly beside us, like it's been here all night. It doesn't ask where we're going, it just listens to the room. I've known years that leaned forward, demanding movement, demanding proof, but this one waits. I've learned that time doesn't lean. The year sits quietly beside us tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if sharing silence is living. The year sits quietly beside us. May your hours feel a company, not observed. I've mistaken pressure for purpose. I've mistaken watching for care. heart sitting whole. The year sits quietly beside us tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If nothing happens at all, the year sits quietly beside us. Let the clock forget itself for a while. I've feared empty time too long, afraid it meant I was alone. But this feels shared. The year sits quietly beside us tonight, soft and low. It doesn't push us where to go. If being together is living, the year sits quietly beside us. I don't need the year to guide me, I don't need it to test me, I need it to stay. I've filled calendars with intentions, calling it hope, calling it order. So let this year sit beside me unmarked. I've learned that presence is enough. May the year know your shape and fit. The year sits quietly beside us tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to perform. If time can share our weight, the year sits quietly beside us. No plan, no sign, just time, time. The year sits quietly beside us. The year stays a while before it tells us anything. It sits with its coat on, listening to the room. I've met years that rush to speak, afraid of silence, afraid of truth. But this one breathes. I've learned that time speaks clearer when it waits. The year stays a while tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to steal the show. If staying present is enough, the year stays a while. May your life not feel chased by tomorrow. May your heart find its seat early. I've mistaken delay for loss, I've mistaken waiting for fear. But staying holds. The year stays a while tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If resting inside time is fine, the year stays a while.
Let the days learn your rhythm, let the nights keep it. I've feared time that lingered, afraid it meant nothing was happening. But this feels full. The year stays a while tonight, soft and low. It doesn't push us where to go. If being still is living, the year stays a while. I don't need the year to hurry me. I don't need it to change my name. I need it to recognize me. I've rushed through seasons, calling it ambition, calling it hope. So let this year stay long enough to know my face. I've learned that time is most honest when it lingers. May the year remember you without effort. The year stays a while tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to transform. If time can sit beside us, the year stays a while. No end, no sign, just the year holding time, the year stays a while.
The year stays after everyone leaves. When the chairs are empty, it straightens the room without comment, like it's done this before. I've trusted years that arrived with crowds, with noise, with promises, but this one cleans quietly. I've learned that time doesn't perform. The year stays after everyone leaves tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if remaining behind is living. The year stays. May your hours feel unobserved, unabsurd. I've mistaken company for closeness, I've mistaken noise for warmth, but quiet holds. The year stays after everyone leaves tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If being alone together is fine, the year stays. The clock stops counting guests and waits. I've feared the empty room too often, as if it meant I was forgotten, but this feels attentive. The year stays after everyone leaves tonight, soft and low. It doesn't tell us where to go if staying quietly is living. The years stay. I don't need the year to entertain me. I don't need it to impress. I need it to remain. I've left parties early, trying to save myself, calling it distance, calling it care. So let this year sit with me after I've learned that presence waits. May the year notice you. The year stays after everyone leaves tonight. Soft and warm, it doesn't need to perform. If staying behind still counts, the year stays. No crowd, no sound, just time around the year stays.
The year stays for another drink, says it's got nowhere to be. The glass is warm from our hands, not from celebration. I've toasted years too loudly, like they needed convincing, but this one already sits. I've learned that time doesn't need cheering. The year stays for another drink tonight. Soft and slow, it doesn't need to let us know if sharing quiet is living. The year stays for another drink. May your hours not feel rushed. May they sit and listen. I've mistaken celebration for closeness. I've mistaken noise for warmth, but staying holds. The year stays for another drink tonight. Warm and plain, no need to explain. If nothing special happens, the year stays for another drink. Let the night loosen its tide and breathe. I've feared long endings too long, afraid they meant I was stuck, but this feels settled. The year stays for another drink tonight. Soft and low, it doesn't push us where to go. If lingering gently is living, the year stays for another drink. I don't need the year to impress me. I don't need it to begin again. I need it to stay. I've rushed good moments, calling it drive, calling it hunger. So let this year sit longer and mean it. I've learned that comfort takes time. May the year
know your pace. And match it. The year stays for another drink tonight. Soft and warm, it doesn't need to perform. If being present still lasts, the year stays for another drink. No toast, no sign, just hands and time. The year stays for another drink.
The year takes off its coat tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if feeling welcome is living. The year takes off its coat. May your days feel unbuttoned and easy and easy. I've mistaken readiness for safety. I've mistaken armor for strength, but warmth stays. The year takes off its coat tonight, warm and plain. No need to explain if settling in is fine. The year takes off its coat. The clock loosens its tie and breathes. I feared new time as obligation, afraid it would expect more than I have, but this feels human. The year takes off its coat tonight, soft and low. It doesn't rush us where to go. If resting fully is living, the year takes off its coat. I don't need the year to impress me. I don't need it to shine. I need it to sit. I've polished myself for too many tomorrows, calling it discipline, calling it hope. So let this year see me unfinished. I've learned that comfort is honest. May the year takes off its coat tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to transform. If staying present still lasts, the year takes off its coat. No pose, there's no show, just time and slow. The year takes off its coat. The year turns the lights down low, like it wants us to see what's still here. Shadows soften on the walls, nothing hides tonight. I've welcomed years under bright signs, trying to impress what was coming. But this one dims the room. I've learned that clarity is gentle. The year turns the lights down low tonight. Soft and slow, it doesn't need to let us know if seeing quietly is living. The year turns the lights down low. May your nights reveal kindly what stays. I've mistaken brightness for truth. I've mistaken glare for hope. But dim light holds. The year turns the lights down low tonight. Warm and plain, no need to explain if noticing softly is fine. The year turns the lights down low. The clock stops shining and listens. I've feared what appears in low light, afraid it would show too much of me, but this feels honest. The year turns the lights down low tonight. It's soft and low, it doesn't guide us where to go if staying visible is living. The year turns the lights down low. I don't need the year to spotlight me. I don't need it to judge, I need it to soften. I've stood beneath lights too harsh to breathe, calling it ambition, calling it truth. So let this year lower the lamps and stay. I've learned that softness reveals. May the year let you be seen. The year turns the lights down low tonight. It's soft and warm, it doesn't need to perform if being visible still lasts. The year turns the lights down low. Low glow, slow time, just sight and time. The year turns the lights down low. The year waits until we're ready, like it's learned patience. It leans against the wall, watching us tie up the loose ends of last night. I've rushed into years before, afraid I'd be late, afraid I'd miss something important.
but this one waits. I've learned that time can pause. The year waits until we're ready tonight. Soft and slow, it doesn't need to let us know if arriving gently is living. The year waits. May your mornings not hurry you at all, at all. I've mistaken speed for purpose. I've mistaken motion for meaning, but patience holds. The year waits until we're ready tonight. Warm and plain, no need to explain. If taking your time is fine, the year waits. The clock looks away for once. I've feared falling behind too often, as if time were a race I forgot to enjoy, but this feels forgiving. The year waits until we're ready tonight. Soft and low, it doesn't push us where to go. If walking slowly is living, the year waits. I don't need the year to chase me. I don't need it to demand. I need it to allow. I've run myself tired trying to be on time, calling it discipline, calling it ambition. So let this year walk beside me instead. I've learned that waiting can love. May the year match your pace exactly.
The year waits until we're ready tonight. Soft and warm, it doesn't need to transform. If being prepared is simply being, the year waits.
No rush, no race, just time and grace. The year waits. The year walks in like it knows us, like it's been here before. It doesn't look surprised by the silence or the way we sit. I've greeted years like strangers, offering smiles, offering strength. But this one already knows. I've learned that time remembers. The year walks in like it knows us tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if being familiar is living the year walks in. May your days feel recognized without explaining. I've mistaken introduction for connection. I've mistaken novelty for truth, but history holds. The year walks in like it knows us tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If being understood is fine, the year walks in. The clock nods politely and stays. I've feared repeating myself across years as if growth had rules. But this feels accepting. The year walks in like it knows us tonight, soft and low. It doesn't push us where to go if remaining familiar is living. The year walks in. I don't need the year to reinvent me. I don't need it to surprise. I need it to recognize. I've changed myself for too many beginnings, calling it progress, calling it hope. So let this year meet me as I am. I've learned that knowing is comfort. May the year call you gently by name. The year walks in like it knows us tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to perform if being familiar still lasts. The year walks in. No test, no claim, just time and names. The year walks in. The year walks in like it knows us, like it's been here before. No knocking, no announcements, just a coat on the chair. I've expected years to introduce themselves, to say what they want from me. But this one smiles. I've learned that time recognizes us. The year walks in like it knows us tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if familiarity is living. The year walks in like it knows us.
May your days feel expected in the
I've mistaken surprise for meaning. I've mistaken shock for truth. But knowing holds. The year walks in like it knows us tonight. Warm and plain, no need to explain if being known is enough. The year walks in like it knows us. Let the months speak softly like old friends. I've feared familiar time too long, afraid it meant nothing changed, but this feels right. The year walks in like it knows us tonight. Soft and low, it doesn't push us where to go. If being recognized is living, the year walks in like it knows us. I don't need the year to impress me. I don't need it to define me. I need it to stay. I've waited for futures to surprise me, calling it hope, calling it faith. So let this year sit beside me and remain. I've learned that belonging feels quiet. May the year say your name without effort. The year walks in like it knows us tonight. Soft and warm, it doesn't need to perform if being here still lasts. The year walks in like it knows us. No speech, no sign, just time arriving. The year walks in like it knows us.
This year doesn't knock, it's already inside, sitting where the silence was, like it's always belonged there. I've known years that arrive with speeches and bright demands, but this one takes off its coat. I've learned that time enters softly when it means well. This year doesn't knock tonight, soft and low. It doesn't need to let us know if being here still counts. This year doesn't knock. May your heart not jump at every sound of change. May your days open slowly like doors you trust. I've mistaken surprise for meaning. I've mistaken force for truth, but arriving gently stays. This year doesn't knock tonight. Warm and plain, no need to explain if coming quietly is enough.
This year doesn't knock. Let the months find their places without instruction. Let the nights remain nights without needing fireworks. I've feared unannounced time too long, afraid I'd miss something important. But this year waits, this year doesn't knock tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't push us where to go. If time can sit beside us, this year doesn't knock. I don't need the year to ask permission. I don't need it to warn me. I need it to stay. I've spent too many seasons watching the door, expecting life to make an entrance. So let this year already be here and breathe. I've learned that belonging is quiet. May the year stay long enough to feel familiar. May you notice when it does. This year doesn't knock tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to perform. If time can enter like a friend, this year doesn't knock. No sound, no sign, just the year inside time. This year doesn't knock. We begin the year still sitting down like there's no place we need to rush. The chairs remember our weight better than any promise. I've stood up into New Year's too fast, knocked over what mattered, but this one keeps its seat. I've learned that starting doesn't mean standing. We begin the year still sitting down tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if being grounded is living. We begin the year still sitting down. May your balance come before ambition. May your breath arrive first. I've mistaken motion for meaning. I've mistaken rising for growth, but staying knows. We begin the year still sitting down tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If beginning calmly is fine, we begin the year still sitting down. Let the year pull up a chair and listen. I've feared slow starts too long, afraid they meant I was behind. But this feels ready. We begin the year still sitting down tonight, soft and low. It doesn't push us where to go if settling in is living. We begin the year still sitting down. I don't need the year to lift me. I don't need it to carry me. I need it yet to meet me. I've jumped into seasons before they spoke, calling it courage, calling it faith. So let this year sit with me first. I've learned that beginnings have weight. May the year respect that. May you too. We begin the year still sitting down tonight. Soft and warm, it doesn't need to transform. If staying grounded still lasts, we begin the year still sitting down. No rise, no sign, just us and time. We begin the year still sitting down. No rise, no sign, just us and time. We begin the year still sitting down. We call it a year when it feels like one. Not by numbers on a page. Time earns its name by staying, by not leaving when it's hard.
I've counted days too carefully, like they owed me a result, but this one lies.
I've learned that time is not arithmetic. We call it a year when it feels like one tonight. Soft and slow, it doesn't need to let us know if meaning gathers gradually. We call it a year when it feels like one.
May your days find each other
without trying.
I've mistaken counting for understanding. I've mistaken totals for truth, but feeling knows.
We call it a year when it feels like one tonight. Warm and plain, no need to explain. If time makes sense later, we call it a year when it feels like one.
Let the months learn your rhythm
and follow.
I've feared lost time too long, afraid I missed what mattered, but this feels whole.
We call it a year when it feels like one tonight. Soft and low, it doesn't push us where to go if living fully is living. We call it a year when it feels like one. I don't need the year to add up.
I don't need it to conclude. I need it
to hold. I've chased meaning through calendars, calling it order, calling it sense. So let this year feel like time lived. love. We call it a year when it feels like one tonight. Soft and warm, it doesn't need to transform if time can feel complete. We call it a year when it feels like
count no sign, just time and time.
we call it a year when it feels like one. We carry last year quietly, like a coat folded over the arm, not to wear it again, not to throw it away, just to know it kept us warm. I've dragged old years into new ones, demanding answers they didn't have, but this one rests. I've learned that memory doesn't ask, it stays. We carry last year quietly tonight, soft and slow. It doesn't need to let us know if remembering gently is enough. We carry last year quietly. May your past not speak loudly when today is listening. May the moments that hurt you lose their edges in the light. I've mistaken forgetting for healing. I've mistaken holding on for pain. But carrying knows. We carry last year quietly tonight, warm and plain, no need to explain. If what we've lived still fits, we carry last year quietly. Let the year behind us stay behind, but not be erased. I've feared looking back too long, afraid I'd stop moving forward, but this feels balanced. We carry last year quietly tonight, soft and low. It doesn't push us where to go. If walking on encroached before, we carry last year quietly. I don't need the past to apologize. I don't need it to explain. I need it to be true. I've argued with memory like it could change if I said the right words. So let last year walk beside me without speaking. I've learned that peace can include what was. May the year ahead understand that. May you too. We carry last year quietly tonight, soft and warm. It doesn't need to transform if memory can rest in the present. We carry last year quietly.